So let's talk through that a little bit. Let's just say that you're 40 years old.
Sure.
And you receive, your grandparents leave you $1 million in an IRA account.
Seems great.
Which is a lot of money, and it could make a huge difference in someone's life. But let's just say that you're making $200,000 a year. Husband and wife working, they're making $200,000 a year. Now they just receive $1 million in an IRA account. They normally would have had the rest of their life. So if their life expectancy is 85 years old, they could have had, before this law, 45 years to draw that money out.
Sure.
So now they're 40 years old. They have to have all of that money out by age 50. So what if they're making $200,000 a year? I don't have the tax brackets in front of me, but what tax bracket are they in, husband and wife?
Yeah. So after the standard deduction, you're essentially at the top of the 22% bracket.
22% bracket. So on $1 million, if you're receiving $1 million in retirement account, do you take out 10% per year for 10 years or what?
I mean, you can technically choose. You could wait to the 10th year. There's talks that you're actually still required to continue required minimum distributions once you inherit it as well, right? But essentially, let's say for simple math, you do take out 10% each year, right? That's $100,000 of extra income, which is primarily all going to be taxed at 24% federal, plus depending on the state you live in, let's say you lived in Georgia, that's essentially another 6%. So you're already losing 30 grand off that 100,000 you're receiving from that inherited account.
So it pushes you up into the next tax bracket. Then probably there's other issues with that. And then if the accounts continue to grow, I mean, if you have to pull $200,000 out in a year, you know, or $300,000 out in a year, if you delay it. So I think that is going to impact, especially if you're younger, if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and you inherit retirement accounts and you're a non-spouse, meaning it wasn't your husband or wife that passed away, the tax situation got a lot worse.
It did. Yeah. It really did.